One day, I decide to visit my friend Colin's antique shop, and he brings me down a long corridor towards a locked cabinet where he carefully lifts out a vase to show me. He begins to explain that it was made 200 years ago, and it's signed by the potter underneath. It's a very fine and delicate porcelain, and the incredible detail and craftsmanship, it's so evident. He goes on to tell me that it's the only example of its kind in existence. And what's more, he's had it professionally valued by the world's leading expert in this potter's work. This vase is priceless. And Colin looks to me and he says, "Would you like to hold it?" I'm trembling slightly, but I nod and carefully take the vase in my hands. It's even more beautiful up close and truly captivating. But whilst I'm admiring it, well, clumsy old me lets it slip through my fingers, and before I know it, it's hit the ground and smashed to 1,000 pieces. My heart sinks. I'm overwhelmed with guilt, and thoughts begin whizzing round my head. How will I ever pay Colin back for this? That vase was priceless. Well, as I gather myself together with a few broken shards in my hands, Colin looks me square in the eye and he says, "Don't worry about it." Don't worry about it? Am I hearing this right? I've just broken your priceless vase. Listen, I'll sell my car, I'll sell the house, let me give you something. And again, he looks me square in the eye and says, "Don't worry about it. I'll shoulder the cost." That's how it is with salvation. We can't earn it. We've broken God's holy law, but Jesus looks us square in the eye and says, "Don't worry about it. I'll shoulder the cost." That's what he's done for us through his life, death, and resurrection. He's shouldered the cost of our sin and invites us to freely live forever.